Good evening, everybody. Good evening. So I gave you a homework, right? I gave you a task to try at home. How many of you tried? It's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who is J? J? You? You? You shared with me your program? Someone shared me his program. You? Thank you so much. It's good. So you did alone, right? So you did yourself, right? That's good. And if you do it, if you can do it, that's good. You learn something. So other people who did not try it, please try it again. I will share it next lecture. I'm giving you one more, maybe weekend, right? By the weekend you can try it. You can get help from Google, you can get help from book, but not from anyone personally, okay? Don't ask any of your friend to help you. Try it yourself, okay? Do Google search, read book. There are some quotes, right, hints in the slide. So get help from there and then try the remaining part. Yes?
Is it going to be in one of our labs?
No, in lab you will have something similar, but not exactly. Okay, so let us see our schedule, okay? So we are discussing this week, we are discussing repetition structure. And so quiz 3 is done. Okay, one more thing, that we are not only teaching you programming, not only teaching you pseudocode, we also, personally I would like to teach you also life skill. For instance, we have our assignments, we have our schedules, right? From the very beginning I shared my schedule and I told you this is the schedule page, follow it. I found at least one person, he said he did not know that. Okay, so if still you do not know it, you do not know this schedule page, and if you do not follow this schedule page, that means you have problem in your daily life. If you forget it right now, then maybe you will forget another thing in next course, and then you will forget many things in your daily life or in your work life. Then you will get in trouble, right? Okay, so let us try to make ourselves better, our life better, okay? Please follow the schedule. Okay, so in our last lecture we were discussing what? Can anyone remember? Loop control statement, and we went through so far not this one. We discussed while loop, right? We discussed while loop. Sorry, my bad. Module 4. Okay. We are discussing while loop, right? So what does a while loop do? A while loop first checks the condition, right? If the condition is true, then it executes the loop, say loop body. Okay, whatever statement we just follow the while, it executes that statement. Okay, so it is very simple. Okay, so for instance, in order to do a while loop, we need a condition over here. It can be any condition. It can be any condition that will give you a true or false result. The while loop will continue as long as your condition is true. Okay, once the condition is false, then if it terminates the looping. Okay, and in our last lecture we discussed some programs. Let us find at least one of those and then we do some experiment. One there. Okay, so this one, it says while loop. This one I want to make. Okay, how many of you do not have Replit account yet? Is anyone here that does not have Replit account yet? Okay, that's good. If you come to me, my office, for any purpose, if you want to ask my assistant or help, the first thing I will ask you, show me your practice. Show me your Replit account or show me your account. I will ask you to show me how much effort, how much practice you do. Okay, then within a minute I can guess what is your skill in this course. Okay, so let us make it example 2. In our program we did have this line until this and this. Okay, it was very simple. Okay, so it was very simple that actually we are printing welcome to CSE1321 at KSU a number of times, like 5 times or something, right? So but this is not the actually real program that we will do. We will print something again and again. It's not. So there are a lot of use of using while loop. For instance, if we want to count sum of a series, if we want to find the summation of a series, right? Okay, or most importantly, if we do array operation, you will learn array operation after 3 weeks. Okay, so when you do array operation, you have a set of numbers and you want to add all of the numbers, or you want to find the either maximum or minimum or average of a set, then we will use while loop. Okay, for instance, let us do a small practice over here. Say I want to find sum of 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus I don't know where it should stop, maybe 10. Okay, then we know the sums is, what is the result here? You know, sum of this 1 to 10. What is the result of 1 plus, we say if it is dot dot n, so what is the result? Sum equal to, we know, n into n plus 1 divided by 2, right? Sum of a series is like this, n into n plus 1 divided by 2, right? So if you are asked to find sum of the numbers 1 to 10, so I can say sum of 1 to 10 equal to, here, say 1 to 10, for instance 1 to 10, what is that? In our formula it is 10 times 11 divided by 2, right? N equal to 10, 10 plus 1, 11 divided by 2, right? So for now let us, that I don't need this. So it will show me 1 plus 10 equal to 55, right? 5 times 11, 55. So we can apply our mathematical formula in order to find this sum. Okay, but that is not we always use. We can use a while loop or a for loop or any loop control statement in order to do this kind of operation. For instance, if I say if my I is initial value 1, okay, so then while I say I less or equal 10, so what I will do, I need a variable sum that will hold cumulative sum, so that I need to put initial int sum equal to, initially it must initialize by 0, okay, and then what code I need to write here, I need definitely I plus, that means I plus 1. I need to update my sum equal to sum plus what? Can anyone please tell me what will be here? Sum plus I. Okay, then I will put my output right after loop 1 plus. So instead of actually 10 over here, let me put n mean last number, and I say n over here equal to 10. Okay, and then better I say n equal to 10 over here. Okay, so then I will go here plus, I can plus n plus equal to, so what will be my result over here? Instead of 10 times 11 divided by 2, this is hard coded output, right? What I will write over here, two ways there I can write n times n plus 1 divided by 2. It will work, it will give me result, but instead of that I am putting my cumulative sum on this variable sum. So instead of this I can put over here equal to, what is my value result is sum, right? Let me see, if I do it, then it will give me same result. So let us understand what we did over here. So this is very hard coded result, right? This is hard coded result. I could say also I could put that hard coded result over here, same thing. Instead of that I could put these also, same thing actually. Whenever we have n equal to, this is hard coded, this is mathematical formula. Okay, this is our mathematical formula that we used, but we want to learn algorithm. Right, we are learning computer programming. So this is the use of mathematical formula, but this is the use of an algorithm. So how it is working over here. So let us see, we want to find sum of 1 to n, right? So we know that our n equal to 10, whatever value I change for my n, or 100 even, then it will go 50, right? 5050. So my initial value will be, must be, when you do find a summation operation, initial value must be assigned by 0. So here is my initial sum equal to 0. Then what I am doing over here, While I say I, that means I over here, initially I was 1. Then while I less or equal to 10, initially is I 1 less than 10? Yes, right? So then what it is doing in the first iteration, it is updating sum equal to initially 0, then at this point it is making sum equal to is old sum value 0 plus 1. I means 1, right? So then sum is updated by 1 I, that means sum will be at this phase sum will be 1, and after this iteration it will here it will increase I will be 2. So then in the next phase when it comes here, so then it will check whether I, that means 2, is less or equal to 10, or here in this case 100, right? So then it will do yes, so it will make sum, remember my previous sum was 1, right? So this time it will make new sum equal to previous sum 1 plus previous I was equal to 2. Then it will make sum equal to 1 plus 2, 3. So new sum will be 3. So we are doing an iterative way. It's called cumulative sum, right? So maybe you got your GPA counted as cumulative, right? Cumulative GPA, CGPA. In first semester you took 16 credit and you got a maybe 4.0. Then second semester you took another 16 credit, and if you get 3 average, then you will have 32 credits, and but you will have CGPA 3.5, right? That is the calculation average. So here we are following our algorithm over here. So this is the mathematical formula is here, mathematical formula over here. It will be applicable over here if we use this mathematical formula. It will be good, okay? But if we implement, if we use this formula, so then we will be able to do any kind of series operation. Also, we will be able to do for any this operation for any set, especially we can say array. We will say array operation. Anyone has any questions so far? Okay, so here one thing, remember that when you make your sum, you must initialize it be 0. When you for summation operation, you must make it as equal to 0. But if you want to make, if I want to find multiplication of the numbers from 1 to 10, then what I need to do, I need another variable mult, and that must be initialized by what? Let us try with 0. Okay, so then if we do, we need to repeat this step again, right? So while I less or equal to here, my variable is mult multiplication. So instead of sum, I will update multiplication by what? By I, but by the operator multiplication, right? So then here I have actually this one. Instead of plus, I will use Do I need to give this one multiplication sign? No. Okay, this is string concatenation, right? This is an operator for, and here we need to put multiplication. What result I can find from here? What do you expect? Let me give some very small number so that you can, 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5. 20, right? No, 20 times 60, right? Okay, but will I get my expected result? No. There is a mistake over here. It's simple but severe. Can anyone guess what is my mistake here in my code? Yes. So here I multiply I initialize my multiple variable by 0. But what is going over here? I am cumulatively multiplying, updating my variable by 0, right? So we know that any number of set, it is multiplied by 0, then result is 0, right? So then what do I need to update over here? We need to make it 1. Okay, very simple but severe mistake, and maybe you will, some of you may do this mistake in your test or in your life. So then very simple mistake, but your program result will be totally incorrect, right? Okay, I am sorry. Multiplication equal to 1. Okay, then what is happening here? Where is 5 is coming? Do I need to do this part? Okay, let me copy this and make another one. Example 3. Let me make it example 3. Okay, and this is my code. Actually, this is my code. What happens? Actually, I do not need this part. I do not need this part. I do not need this part. Okay, 120, right? 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 equal to 120, right? So 1 times 2, 2 times 3, 6 times 4, 24 times 5, 120, right? Okay, so I don't need the previous part for this one. I don't need this part. That was the error actually. It did not get. Okay. So this is my example 3. Okay, so this is what is please remember that for multiplication operation you need to initialize this value by 1, and for addition you need to initialize by 0. Okay, now another thing that I want to do another quick activity. For instance, if I say while 2 plus 2 equal 4, if I say, is this a valid? Can you say from the back? See, can you see from the back? Yes, this is a valid expression. Okay, so more precisely maybe I can do like this. I can enclose within parentheses. No, I do not take on extra pair. Okay, comparing identical expression. Oh, it does not take, but maybe. Okay, so what it will do, it will execute this, but it will fall in an infinite loop and it will not actually find my result. Okay, so I'm not going there. So let us see. So let us go to the next slide. So this is your homework. Okay, please try it at home. And now today we will discuss do while. Okay, do while is pretty similar to while. There are few major differences. Okay, first of all, we know that while is put in the top, but do while it puts in the first, do is put on the first, and then while is put at the end, and actually there is a semicolon at the end over here. So what do while does, a do while loop first execute the statement block one time without checking any condition. After it, then it checks the condition. If it finds the condition is true, then it goes back to the do part or to the statement body and it executes. And as long as the condition is true, it goes back. When its condition is false, it goes out of the do while loop. So that means before checking the condition, it already executes the statement one time. Okay, in some cases we need to do that. Okay, we may need to do that we may need to execute a statement at least one time, and then we will, after we execute the statement, then we will take a decision that whether we will repeat it or not. Okay, so let us see, this is the do while loop and this is the while loop. While loop, you see the condition is first at the top, but here condition is later. That is the thing. Okay, so let us see that program code. Same thing, same program code you can execute with while or do while loop. Okay, let us do a program here. So let me make another program. This time is do while loop. Let me make it shorter. Okay, example maybe 1. Let me try it. Okay, I have my previous program here. So if I want to convert this program with do while, then what do I need to do? So here while will be coming at the end, and we need to put do over here, and while will come here. And remember the one thing, after while we need a semicolon. Okay, after do, when we use while, then there is no semicolon. Okay, but this time we need a semicolon. Okay, so now let us run this program and see. I got same result, right? I got same result, right? So everything we can do by while loop, can be done by do while loop. Okay, but let us see if I do a mistake over here. If I say while, what is my initial I value is 1, right? Definitely that was less than 5, but let us make it a wrong condition over here. If I say while I greater or equal to n, what I will get from here? Okay, so I'm getting result, my result is 1, right? So I'm not getting expected result, right? What is my mistake over here? So initially my I was 1, and then my multiplication was 1. So then what it did, it updated the multiplication by 1 times 1, that is 1, and then it incremented I by 1, right? This I is equal to 2 at this time, and here it is checking is I, that means 2, greater or equal to 5. Is it true? Is 1 or 2 is 2 greater or equal to 5? No, right? So that means it does not go back to the loop again. So this is why it is not giving my expected result, but initially at this phase I have multiplication value equal to 1, so it is printing me 1. Everybody understands? So let me fix the code over here. So what will be my fix over here? What do I need to put over here? Yes. Laser. Then I will get my expected result.
Do you need the semicolon for C++ as well?
Yes. So I have my code over here in Java. So converting to C# is easy, right? Only one statement. You need to replace this statement by console.writeLine. That's it. And in C++, people, you need to do a little bit effort, right? You know that how to convert C++, right?
Yeah, would you mind converting it so that we can?
I don't have time. You please try. If you do not cannot do, then I next time ask me. Okay. I converted some initial program. I showed how to convert in language to language. I have to cover a lot of things today.
Okay. Can you do some examples in C++?
Yeah. Next example, I can go in C++. That's good. Okay. So let us do this one. This is an example. What is this problem? Okay. Volunteer for me, please. Read aloud. What is your name?
Kavina.
Huh?
Kavina.
Kabina? Okay, Kabina, read aloud.
Write a program in which you enable your user to enter a number.
Okay.
Using a do while loop, output the reverse display of that number.
Okay, what is the expectation? So write a program in which it enable your user, okay, to enter a number. Okay, that means this program is expecting that you will enter a number by keyboard input. Okay, not hard-coded input. And then what is asking you? That the number will be output will be the number in reverse order. So if you input 105, then it will be displayed as 501. If you
How do you know the user won't enter in a one-digit number?
okay, then it will display same thing, but it will not make 6 to 9. It will not make it will not upside down. Okay, 6 and 9, if you do upside down, then they are identical, right? But don't we are not doing graphics. programming, okay? So we are doing just mathematical operations. So for instance, if we enter a number 125, 125, then what will be your output? 125, then 521, right? 521 will be your expected result. Okay. Should I give it as a homework? Actually, the number, yeah, actually the program almost pseudocode is over here. Okay. So let me copy this pseudocode. Okay, same pseudocode is applicable for almost C++, Java, and C#. And let me do. So here, remember that we need to use do while over here. Okay. So let us do. You said C++, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what should I give name? Do while reverse a number example 1 CPP. Okay, so I'm not doing alone, okay? You need to help me. So I'm sorry. So what changes we need to do? So first of all, let me do using name space.
STD.
Okay, my bad. I did type over here. STD. Okay, then I don't need to this. This is called scope operator. Okay, this is actually the class. Okay, so this is an I don't need this class name. Okay, and then here instead of print I will do this, right? And here instead of this I need to do this, and here
You can actually take out those arrows at the end.
okay, here we need to do this. Okay, I don't need this. Okay, now I have a number.
You need to do CN.
Okay, so then I need to take input of this number. How can I get it input?
CN.
C in it is easy here in C++, in C++ for entering integer number at least, okay, but getting string with a space is difficult, right? I have some example in my code.
When getting a string, all you do is get line.
Yes, get line. Get used. Okay. Okay, so let us see. I don't need hello world, right? Do I need? I don't need hello. Nah. Okay, it's my entered a positive integer. So let me give 125. Okay, I got it. The reverse is 521. Okay, it is not bad to convert the code with at least C in, but it will be difficult for people with Java and C#. Okay, convert this program in your language. Okay, let me explain here what is happening here. Can anyone help me? I'm feeling tired today. Can anyone help me? What is going here? Jay, you can explain?
All it's doing is you have the last digit, so last digit is going to equal number mode or mod 10. So it's
Okay, what is the effect of this statement? What is doing here? So last
We
digit
have-
equal to number mod 10.
Right, so you're going to take 125 and then mod 10 is going to, you're going to have the 5 as a remainder. So then it plugs 5 into the last digit. Then you got, if reverse starts at 0, 0 times 10 is 0, plus
You need to go slow, my friend. You need to go slow. Okay, so let us go slow one by one. Okay, so we know that, for instance, we have entered our number equal to, initially my number equal to 125, right? So what we want to do, we want to display this 5 first, right? This is my algorithm. Let us understand our algorithm. So we want to display 5 first, right? So how can I get this 5? How can I get this 5? If it is a string, then I could use index. Okay, so this number you cannot to find index. So what this, there is a good technique. If we divide this and get the integer result, divide this by 10 and get the integer result, what will be my result? 12, right? Then 12 I will use for next part. Okay, I'm coming that here later. But if I do the modulo operation with 10, so then what will be my result over here? If I say last digit equal to number modulo 10, then my last digit will be 5, right? Remember that I got my last digit equal to 5. Okay, and what is my reverse value initially? 0. Then the reverse equal to initially 0, right? Times 10 equal to 0 plus last digit equal to 5, right? So if only I have only one digit, I enter in one digit numbers, and then my reverse will be 5, right? On digit number 5. And then what it is doing over here, number equal to number divided by 10. This is integer division. It is called integer division. So what is a number divided by 10 over here? 125 divided by 10 equal to 12, not 12.5. Remember why not 12.5? Because this is my integer number, right? So this, if we know that is both part is integer and this part is also integer, then it will give me result, integer result, right? So now my number will be changed. Instead of 125, my number n will be, so the number 1 will be changed to 12. So here it is checking while number greater than 0. Do not forget this semicolon, okay? Not this semicolon. So my number equal to 12. Is 12 greater than 0? Yes, we know that, right? So then it will go to the loop body again. So then it will find the last digit equal to number divided by 10. Then what is 12 divided, so number modulo 10, 12 modulo 10 equal to 2. So then this time it got reverse equal to, what was my previous reverse, you remember? 5, right? 5 times 10, 50, right? Plus 2. So it got 52, right? Okay, and here it is making number equal to number divided by 10. What is my number here again? 12, right? So then it is making number equal to 1. Okay, and then it is checking, is my number greater than 0? Yes. So then it is going back over here again, and last digit equal to number equal to 1, right? 1 modulo 10 equal to 1. And the reverse will be, remember that my previous reverse is 52, right? Then equal to 52 times 10 equal to 520. My last digit equal to 1. Then I am getting 521, and then making number equal to number by 10. What is my number? No, number equal to 1, right? And the number 1 divided by 10 equal to 0, because integer division, right? So then it is checking while number greater than 0. Is my number 0 greater than 0? No, then it will come outside the loop, and then it will see the reverse number is, what is my reverse? I already got 521, so it will show, it is showing me 521. Everybody okay? Okay, if you still do not understand, please review my recorded video again, okay? How many of you usually look back my video, lecture video? 1, 2, 3.
A little.
Okay, that's good. If needed, then go. What my policy is that if you give attention in my lecture, then you don't need to revisit it. If you give attention to my lecture, then you just need to practice. Okay, but if you do not give attention, then you need to revisit and maybe you will get trouble. In the previous semester, at least we got at least 40% student, 40 or 35. More than 35 could not, maybe 1/3 could not get at least a B, okay? So at this point, actually we are in the middle, we have covered 1/3 of this course. So now you should get interest. Are you getting interest in this course? Huh? Okay, maybe I told you a story that this class is like a coconut. Coconut, did I tell you that story? Coconut. So how many of you have eaten coconut? You? So the other people, you have never eaten coconut? You have never seen coconut? Okay, coconut is a nice food, right? And I'm not asking green coconut. I'm asking what is that called? Huh?
Meat? Eat the coconut meat?
Yeah.
Lipids.
Hmm?
Fatty white lipids.
Yes. So that is very mature, okay? So, but if you get a coconut and if you grab a coconut and if you try to eat like an apple, then what will be your
Your
experience?
jaw's gonna ache.
Okay, so the coconut will be the worst food in the world, right? But if you know how to break a coconut, right? Then that is a good food. Then if you have ever broken a coconut and then if you have eaten it, then I think if you are given a bunch of coconut for free, you will take everything. Okay? So this course is like a coconut. If you do practice, if you understand, then you will practice a long after hours. You will spend the whole night sometime to solve a problem. And you will not get tired. Okay? The main thing is that you need to understand the concept. That is the breaking the shell, inner shell of coconut, right? That is the hard part, right? So you need to understand the algorithm over here. Anyone has any questions so far? Anyone has any question? Okay, if you do not have any question, then I have a question. I want you to find the sum of the digits of a number. Okay, let me, you told your name is Krishan. What is your name? Sorry.
My name?
Yeah.
It's Kavina.
Kavina. Okay, sorry. Kavina told me that what happens if we enter only one digit, okay, 6. Remember that? It will show me 6 but not 9. Okay. Okay. It will not put upside down. Still it is 6, right?
But
Okay.
how is it still 6? Just because like you use the modulus with 10 and then you added a multiplication.
Okay, let us see how it gets 6. Okay, my number is 6 over here, right? Okay, so now my number is 6 over here. So then my last digit equal to my number 6 divided by 6 modulo 10 equal to 6.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay, and then my reverse will be, previous reverse is 0. Okay, 0 times 0, 0 times 10 equal to 0 plus 6. Okay, and the reverse will be 6, and the number will be 6 divided by 10 equal to 0. So then while 0 greater than 0, it is false, right? So it will not move back over here. So my reverse value will be 6.
But wait, how do you know to use the number 10? Like, for the modulus and like the multiplication and the integer division, how do you know to use 10?
That's the base we're using.
This is base of decimal number system. Good question, okay? We are very familiar with decimal number system from our early childhood. Okay? Okay.
Well, you're trying to get the last digit.
I am trying to get, I ask you to, let us do how to find sum of the digit. Instead of this, I want to put sum of the,
Reverse.
no, digits. So what is sum of the digits for 6? Equal to 6, right? Okay, and what is sum of the digit 125? Then 1 plus 2 plus 5. Actually, we need to go 5 plus 2 plus 1 equal to 8. So how can I do that? How can I get that? I need another variable int sum digits equal to, whenever you make sum, then initialize by 0. Okay, then what changes we need to do over here? We need to make sum of our digits. We need to update our digits over here, right? Plus equal to what?
Last digit.
Thank you. Here I am doing sum of my digits equal to this same similar thing. Okay, my previous sum digit plus last digit. This is my sum of digits equal to my sum of digit. Okay, 125. Oh, my bad. I need to put a new line either here. Let us put a new line here. Then it will be good. So here 125. The sum of the digits is 8. You understand how I get 8? Okay. So here, so same looping. I am getting always last digit. I am getting always last digit. Okay. And then I am adding my last digit. Initially, I got last digit in the first iteration. I got last digit 5, right? Okay. Then I am updating sum of digit. That means equal. This is equal to this. Sum of last digit equal to sum of last digit plus last digit. Sum of digits. So what was my sum of digit? Initially it was 0, right? Then here my last digit equal to, in the first phase I got last digit equal to 5, right? So then I am updating sum of digits equal to sum of digits 0 plus 5, that means equal to 5, right? And the second iteration I got last digit equal to 2. Remember that second iteration, how got I, my number was 12, right? Then last digit was 2, right? Everybody please give attention. Just 10 more minutes we have, right? Give attention please. So the next iteration I got my number equal to 12, right? So then I got, then last digit will be 2. Then my sum of digit will be, previously it was 5, then 5 plus 2, 7. And in the third iteration my last digit was 1, right? And then I added 7 plus 1 equal to 8. This is the, okay. So if you are not clear over here, so when you go home next time, watch my video and practice yourself. Okay. Now I need to do another. I need to find multiplication of the digits. Okay, basic concept. You see, our basic concept is over here, right? These are our basic concept. If we understand basic concept, then you can do many things from this problem. If I ask to find sum of the, like sum multiplication of digit, what you will do? So if I want to find multiplication of digit, then what you will do? Can anyone please help me? So I need to assign this value as, yes, 1, right? So here, how do I change here? Digit equal to, what do I need to put over here? What symbol I need to put here? I need to put multiplication, right? Okay, and then
You forgot semicolon.
thank you so much. Multiplication.
It should be product.
Okay. So whatever you say product, okay? Product of digits, okay? Product of digit is, you can rename this variable whatever you like in your program, okay? Let us put this time 521. So reverse is 125 and multiplication is 5 times 2 10, 10 times 1 10, right? Did you understand this? Okay, now my another question. So you understand, if you understand the base, okay, this is the foundation, okay? For instance, I want to sum only the even digits. I want to find the sum of only even digits that are even, or only the digits that are only odd, or only digits that are prime. Okay, so our problem is getting complicated, right? You understand? So I want to find sum of the digits like that are only, for instance, let us put only even, okay? Then what I need to do? I can do easily, but if I say my last digit, how can I do last digit modulo 2 equal 0, that means even, right? This will do. So then I want to find the digits only that are even, this will do. Sum of the even digits, not 7, okay? Okay, even digits is, so this time if I say something like 125, then what will be my result? Sum of the even digits? No, 2. I have only one even digit, 2, right? And the multiplication is only 2, right? So now if I say, let us give me another example, another input, 124. Then what is sum of my even digits? 6, right? And multiplication 8. So this is the way you should practice programming. Okay, once you learn something, then you should practice yourself with some similar problem. Okay, you can do many things. Now everybody should be able to do odd multiplication, right? What is it? Right? It's very simple change. What do I need to do for odd multiplication? Yes. So I say 2 equal to 1, then I can say what digits? Okay. Then what will be my result? So for instance, this time if I say 125, then sum of odd digit equal to 6 and multiplication of odd digit equal to 5 times 1, 5, right? So a lot of things we can do. So this is how you need to do practice. And I like everybody, my program is over here. Okay, so please get this program. How do we get my program? So you will go repli.it, then type in my @ my account ID, then you will see my REPLs. I have maybe several hundreds programs over here. So whatever program you see that.
I'm surprised you're giving us access into your Replit account. Not many teachers do this.
Hmm?
I'm surprised you're letting us have access to your Replit account because not many teachers would do that.
Yeah, I'm giving you, okay, there is a disadvantage, okay? There is advantage of disadvantage. Disadvantage is that if you copy and paste code without understanding, that is a disadvantage. The advantage will be you will get benefited over here if you get a copy code and understand it and then practice it. Change whatever make it change by your own understanding. Okay. Not only I have 100 programs over here in my, if you know GitHub, in my GitHub I have thousands of programs. Okay, and in our next lecture we will discuss. Okay, give me 2 more minutes, please. Do I have 2 minutes? Okay, so far we learned. So today we reviewed while loop and do while loop, right? So there are some basic differences between while and do while. What is the first difference?
Do while executes the program.
At least one, not the execute program, the loop body at least one time, and after it executes, it checks the condition, right? If the condition is true, then it goes for second iteration, right? But while loop first checks the condition. If the condition is false, then it will not execute any statement, right? So the advantage of do while is that it will execute the statement at least for one time, right? This is the main difference, and this is a very simple difference, that at the end of do while you need to use a semicolon. Okay, these two difference, remember everybody. Okay, this is an interview question. If you go for a job interview or an internship interview, maybe this will be a small question, quick question, easy question. Okay, everybody understand? So in our next lecture, okay, let me see how far we have gone through. We will do for loop. Everything we can do by using while loop, we can do for loop, and for loop is the easiest one and most frequently used looping control statement. Okay, once you understand while and do while, for loop is simple, very simple. Okay, I like everybody. We have few more slides. You see, we have more than 100 slides. Okay, so please have a look of these slides. Okay, in our next lecture, I want to complete all of this. Okay, so I will run through quickly in our next lecture, so that will be good. So we will cover the remaining part of this module in our next lecture. Okay, so everybody have a good night, and please do some practice. Okay, please do some practice. In our next lecture we will discuss for loop. Thank you so much.
Professor, how many minutes until the next class?
How many?
Minutes until your next class?
I have 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, well, okay, see, I kind of need help with something.
It is 1 minute that I can do. I will go to my office. Yes. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. So practice programming, okay? Yes, good. Send me email, please. Yes.
Yes, see, my lab teacher is not responding for whatever reason, so that's
Who
why
is
I'm
your lab
coming to-
teacher?
Professor Gondor. He's kind of a student teaching assistant thing.
Gondo?
He's a graduate teaching.
Send him an email and
I
copy
already-
me. Forward me that email. I will forward to you. And what is your question actually?
Okay, so look, see, I don't have to submit source code for this assignment. It's just pseudocode. But see,
Okay.
I'm trying to test out the pseudocode, and it's constantly saying that, like, I just use the equality operator, and it's saying that it won't work for int, double, or string.
Pseudocode is you cannot test. So
No.
even if you have compiler,
No, I did the same exact thing I did in the pseudocode, but for Java and C#. I tried both languages, and it's not working. Like, can I show you on here? Like, can you turn that on?
Yeah, I'm getting, but it better email me your code, okay?
What?
Email me your link, program link.
Okay, thank you.
I will check.
Bye, Professor.
Thank you.